today. We are looking greasy as hell in my bathroom, but we are gonna dye my hair today. We are gonna start off by drinking a little probiotic yogurt because we're gonna need our energy for this. Oh, just spilled yogurt on my cord. Shots, 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 shots. This is like the opposite of doing a shot on camera. A weenie shot. Now that we did that, I'm gonna first start off by cutting my bangs, and I have cut my bangs quite a few times throughout my life, but most of the time they've turned into like the Will Byers bowl cut. But this time we're gonna try to do them good. I'm not really a pro at cutting my bangs, to be honest. I might have to do this part off camera because I don't want to butcher this. Usually just go for it. It's gonna be me making such a stupid face. I don't want to cut them too short at the start. Well, they're still pretty long. Like I said, I'm not a professional hairdresser, even though I feel like I should be. I feel like I shouldn't say that so confidently though, because like, I'm sure hairdressers in my comments would be horrified at the way I'm doing this. All right, we are back with the bangs. This is what they look like. Since my hair is really oily right now, they're gonna like look longer than what they do when I wash them. So for now, they're just a little bit shorter. I didn't want to go too short because every single time you go too short, then you end up with like the worst bangs you've ever seen. So yeah, these are what we're working with right now. So right now my roots are like super grown in and they're an ugly swamp color. So we're gonna try to fix this. I have these front pieces that are already like bleached, but the rest of my hair isn't bleached. So first up we're gonna do Phantom Green, which is, I'm pretty sure it's similar to my hair color now. And then we're gonna go for like a Gwen from Total Drama Island type of vibe with this Transylvania black. I'm just gonna do a couple pieces. So like maybe one of these random ones. I don't want to do too many pieces in this because I've never put black hair dye in my hair. Also, I don't have any gloves, so we're gonna be using a ski glove. I don't know if this is gonna work out properly, but I promised a chaotic hair dyeing vlog, and yeah, well, let's hope that I have some sort of like dexterity with this glove. I don't know. I'm gonna shake this one up. What should I do first? Should I do the stripe? That makes the most sense, actually. I'm gonna do the black piece first. Oh my god, this is thick. We're gonna do this Transylvania color. I really don't think I'll need that much, but I don't know, we'll find out. So I poured like half of that in the bowl. There's like a toothbrush under the sink and I don't know what it was used for, but it was touching my hair dye thing, so hopefully nothing nasty. Let's separate the bleach bit. We're gonna do this piece of hair. I'm struggling, you guys. This clip doesn't even clip on. Okay, that's fantastic, great. We're getting somewhere. Do I need my glove for this yet? I don't think so. I think this will be fine. And then we're gonna cover it up with foil once we're done. Ooh, I might need that glove. That's getting pretty close to my fingers. I'm gonna finish the roots off camera because I cannot. It's off camera. I put foil on my head to try to like protect the other pieces. I was gonna do more black pieces, but man, I'm feeling lazy. I don't really want to do that. So maybe we'll just stick to one and we'll see how it works out in the finished result. And then maybe I'll go back and do a few more when I have some gloves, because like my fingers look like I smuggled ink. So yeah, we're gonna wait on that because I'm a teacher, so I'm gonna have to like go in with these fingers and I feel like I'm gonna be judged really harshly, so we'll wait. Now we're gonna do the Phantom Green. This one I think got too cold. Just spanking this. Oh my god, this one's like crazy thick. Do you guys see this? All right, this is what it looks like. Ooh, I got black Got black on the counter, whoopsie. Might mix a little bit of Blue Jean by Arctic Fox. I always just keep some Blue Jean around because I feel like Blue Jean just makes it pop a bit more. Oh my god, I'm just getting hair dye everywhere. I'm gonna do a tub update to show you guys like what my tub looks like after I do this sort of stuff because it's horrifying. I don't think anybody's tub should look like that, but I clean my tub like crazy because I have contamination OCD and I just go mad. Like sometimes I have to wake up in a deep cleaning mood, and then if I wake up in that deep cleaning mood, then the whole house is gonna get cleaned to a crazy extent. I have a feeling that this will be really difficult to do with a ski glove. Should I strap it in? Because the strap is probably gonna get in the way. I don't even know how to work this ski glove. What? Am I stupid?
Yes.
Oh, I am stupid. Wait. Why did they make this ski glove so complex? Oh my god, I feel like giving up. That's me. Anytime I face any sort of problem, I'm like, oh, I should just give up. And now we're just gonna do... Oh, this is gonna be so hard with this chunk of foil in the way. Okay, we're just gonna go into the roots first. Because the roots are always like the worst part. I just like to get them out of the way. I thought while I did this, I would tell you guys maybe some interesting story times because I have a lot of them. I don't know, I'm just like one of those people that has moved everywhere because my parents are, I don't know, my parents are unique. I don't know if they watch my videos, but if they do, they're unique and they like to move around a lot, and I moved around a ton as a child. We weren't like military or anything, we just moved. Collected a lot of stories from, oh my god, I'm about to look so ugly, you guys, I'm sorry. But I collected a lot of stories from my time moving around, and a lot of those are involving just me being stupid. And one of those things is that when I was in high school, I had this weird situationship with this older guy. He wasn't that much older. I was a freshman and he was a junior. And he was really, really weird. Like, I remember seeing him at a grocery store and I was just in the aisle being stupid and he kept staring at me, but kind of in a like a Joe from you type of way. And I got kind of nervous because I was not ever getting male attention at that age. Like, I hadn't gotten male attention for most of my life because I looked really, really awkward when I was 12. And I don't know, I had a lot of acne and I had braces, so guys just really didn't pay attention to me. And I've always been like such a little freak that I feel like I was maybe too weird to also be ugly. Because you know when you're weird, when you're attractive, not saying I'm the most attractive person, I can't even say that when I look like this, but when I got like a little prettier from puberty, I feel like my weirdness was just like, oh, she's so quirky, she's just like Zooey Deschanel, instead of like, oh my god, she's a freak, everybody get away from her. So yeah, it worked in my favor when I got older. And he messaged me on Facebook one day and he was like, oh, you look so familiar, like, do you have a sister or something on campus? Or do I have a class with you? And I knew that he knew that I was noticing him staring at me, and he knew we didn't have a class together. He was just trying to be all smooth about it. So I told him no. And I was like, oh, I've seen you around though. And he was like, oh yeah, I've also seen you. Like, we should talk. And so we talked on Facebook Messenger. But this guy was like super, super weird. But also I was really weird and I would just troll him. I remember one night he kept like trying to be all smooth and be like, we're gonna cuddle. And I was such a little shit. So all I did was I would send him pictures of like Martha Stewart or monkeys. And I'd be like, why don't you cuddle these? Haha. I thought that was hilarious because I still had the humor of a 12-year-old, but I was also 14. So like, what do you expect from a 14-year-old? I was not the most mature at that age. I was still playing hide and seek. So Yeah, I used to just troll him. I didn't like that very much, and he ended up kind of like dumping me and not really wanting to talk to me. But then I kind of begged him to talk to me again because I just thought it was fun. I don't know. I thought it was fun to have someone to just talk to all night on the phone. So I just kind of begged him. But then he wanted to like make things all saucy. And at that age, I hadn't had a first kiss or literally anything. I was so innocent. So he decided that I should sneak him into my house. And and so I did. Even though my parents are literally not strict at all, they could have easily just said like, oh yeah, you can have a friend over and it would be totally fine. But for some reason I thought like, oh, I have to sneak him in because he convinced me that it was very important that I do so. So I was vacuuming my room at like 9 p.m., which was really bizarre because I didn't vacuum my room at that age for the most part. And my dad was like, why are you vacuuming right now? And I was like spraying perfume in the air. And I was like, I want my room to be nice. God, can't a girl just clean? I wasn't doing anything nice. I stuck him in through my back door. And then we went into my bedroom and we first were just watching Netflix, you know, typical Netflix and chill. I didn't even know what that was at that age though. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. But I didn't know what Netflix and chill was, so I thought it was just like more of a casual thing. I certainly wasn't ready for anything, that's for sure. But of course he goes in for a kiss, and this was my first kiss, and he kisses me, and I literally immediately said, I'm gonna throw up, that was so gross. And I take a Tums because I notoriously have bad acid reflux. I'm like Cheaty from The Good Place, to be honest with you. And so, yeah, I took a Tums and I said that was gross. And obviously he got a little offended, but for some reason, I don't know, maybe he was just used to my weirdness, so he was like kind of okay with it. His mouth tasted like a combination of Subway and way too much vodka, which I didn't even drink at that age, but I knew what vodka would taste like. And I was like, his mouth tastes like vodka. But yeah, his mouth tasted absolutely disgusting. And I still remember it. That was my first kiss. And then afterwards we just kind of hung out, and then I just sent him home because I was like, well, we don't really have that much to do anymore, so you could just go. So I sent him and he ran home. But this guy was funny because he used to claim that there was like shadow people that would be following him. He would run home. He would run like 5 miles home. And he claimed that he kept seeing ghost people and that there were scary people outside, which now I'm thinking about it, was he okay? Because I don't think that was true. I really don't know what to think though, because I was haunted by a ghost when I was a teenager. Because some psychic lady told me I was haunted by a demon and that he was obsessed with me and would follow me everywhere. But also she was the mom of my ex-boyfriend and thought that I was like making him depressed. And his little sister claimed that she had been to hell and that she knew what it was like. So that family was a little off their rocker, so I'm not really sure the validity of that. But yeah, maybe it was my demon saying hello. And that's one of the many stories that I have. Obviously, from those rambles I just went on, I have so many more stories I could give you guys. If you want me to just do story times occasionally, I'll do it because I just have so many. Maybe I'll tell you one more. This video is going to be kind of long. But this is the time I went to Hawaii. And I had really, really long blonde hair. Like all the way, oh my god, I'm going to fall. All the way down to like the bottom. Like down there. And all the way to my waist. And a lot of people loved my hair. It was dry as hell though. It was like the Sahara Desert. And there was this man at the mall and he kept chasing after me. He was at one of the kiosks and he kept chasing after me and yelling and being like, I need to cut your beautiful hair. Give me your little beautiful blonde hair. And yeah, he was running after me. And I was like 12 or 13 at this point. And he scared the crap out of me. But I had a lot of weird encounters like that when I was in middle school. For some reason, like everyone was obsessed with me when I had long blonde hair. That sounds narcissistic. I was just so obsessed with me. No, but weird grown men were obsessed with me, probably because I looked like a child and had long blonde hair like Rapunzel. Whatever that says about men in society. But I remember there was like some lady at the mall who was like, do you want a big marine man to keep you warm and protect you at night? I was like, bitch, I'm 12. Like, no, I don't want a big marine man. Ugh. I mean, my crushes at that age were Logan Lerman and Percy Jackson, and he's not a marine man. And then another story was at that same mall on that same day, I went up to this like Cinnabon, and I was trying to order Cinnabon, and the guy was like, oh, what college do you go to? Like, let me get your number. And I was like, college? Girl, I go to the middle school down the street. That guy was insane. I did not look like that. Here, I'm going to insert a picture of me at that age and you'll be like, ew. That guy was off his rocker. I am just kind of going ham with the hair dye. I am going to get back to you guys after I cover my head. And then I'll show you an update when it's all nice and dry. And I'll also give you a tub update. So stay tuned. Okay, I had to pop in and show you guys how hard it is using a ski glove to dye your hair. This is ridiculous. This thing, don't dye your hair with a ski glove. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that because you're not an idiot like me. But yeah, this might be the worst dye job of all time. I am going to have such a green hickey situation on my hand. My neck, I should have covered it, you guys. I am so tired of dyeing my hair that like I might just give up and just only do parts of my head. Would that be dumb? Let me know in the comments. We'll see if I do it or not. We'll see if it turns out amazing, and then you guys could either insult me in the comments or you guys can make me happy and compliment me. Alright, I'm gonna warn you guys, this is not that great of a dye job. Yeah, I probably could have done better if I didn't have the ski glove, but we will wait and see how it turns out. Hopefully it turns out good, might turn out bad. All right, here is the finished product, you guys. It kind of looks the same to me, maybe a little more green. It does match my eyes like perfectly, but the black streak didn't really do much. It's not really giving Gwen from Total Drama Island like I was hoping for, but overall I'm satisfied. I think that the roots could have showed up a little bit more. Like, I don't know, they kind of just look brown to me, like a dark brown, but I'll probably end up putting a different hair dye on the roots, so maybe that'll take. But my roots never take, which drives me insane. And here's a finger update. It mostly washed off, except my fingernails look like I have frostbite. Oh yeah, let's not forget about a tub check. All right, guys, here is the tub check. Ignore any hairs in there. Honestly, no. Ooh, this lighting makes me look like I haven't slept, and the truth is I haven't. But the tub is in pretty good condition, so I would say this wasn't a complete fail. It was kind of chaotic. I probably could have done a better job, but oh well. So don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed my silly hair dye vlog.